You're watching Let's Chat.
I am here this morning with the City of Chattanooga Parks and Outdoors Recreation Department to talk about a really fun way you can volunteer outside. It's so great to see you all today.
Yeah, thanks.
Brian Smith and Sophia. How do you say your last name?
Rudakevich.
That's beautiful.
Thanks.
I'm happy to see you all, Brian and Sophia. So talk to me about this program. What is it?
It's a way that citizens of Chattanooga can give back to the parks. It's a volunteer effort where volunteers come into our parks and steward our open areas.
And there's different options to volunteer. Can you tell me about that, Brian?
Absolutely. So like this past weekend, we had an event, a cleanup. We were celebrating World Wetlands Day over at Carver Park. We had 23 volunteers that came out, and get this, 53 bags of litter were picked up in just 2 hours.
That's amazing.
And we have these events that we've been doing this for almost 12 years.
Wow.
We have these events every single month that you can come out and participate. And it's not just litter pickup.
Right.
It's anywhere from painting and planting and a lot of fun too. But that's one way. Also, too, if you just have a local park that's close by to you, you could be the steward of your park and just go out on a beautiful Saturday and wear the vest and say, I'm just here because I love my park.
I love that. Channel 12 should have a little team come out and do something like that.
You heard it here. You heard it.
Mandatory.
She said it right there.
So how can people sign up and learn about this and all the different options there might be to help out?
The Parks and Outdoors website on chattanooga.gov.
Wow, okay. Now, I understand even teenagers can participate. Maybe schools that are requiring volunteer hours. Talk to me about that. Is there an age limit or?
There is no age limit. We welcome all ages and we welcome all residencies. You do not have to be a resident of Chattanooga.
Wow, so you could be living in Georgia or, you know, wherever, Dayton, come out here and help?
Absolutely.
Hickson, Red Bank, East Ridge, everybody's welcome.
And you kind of mentioned too about the ages. We have a lot of children, or actually a lot of seniors or those that are in the upper class of a high school that need volunteer hours for their school. Maybe there's a requirement there, or Boy Scouts or 4-H or things like that that need hours to achieve, and we could do that as well. Lots of times, like this past weekend, we had some students from Hickson High that came out, participated, and we'll have a little form that you can kind of sign and get back to your school, but it's a great way to get some of those volunteer hours that maybe some of the students are looking for.
So are these like scheduled events, or can people just come whenever after they've signed up and help?
We do have scheduled events. They're usually once a month, sometimes more depending on the weather and the outlook. March 4th is our next event. It's called the Weed Wrangle.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yes, we'll be attacking invasive species.
Okay, so like kudzu and things like that?
These are plants that suffocate other plants and wreak havoc with our biodiversity.
Wow. So I've heard a lot about kudzu, and I can see it all over the Riverwalk.
Yeah, we've got that, and also privet too, which is very invasive as well. And this Weed Wrangle is going to be taking place down at Renaissance Park, and you know, it's a beautiful park, and there's a lot of great biodiversity there too, but some of these weeds will make it in there, and that's where we can come in and literally just cut and rip out some of these weeds here, which allows some of our native plants to flourish.
Do you provide the supplies?
Yes, absolutely.
How many?
All the tools are provided. We provide gloves, and there's water, and we usually have treats for our volunteers as well.
And you get one of these cool shirts that Sophia's wearing.
Oh, really? I love green, and St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so come on out and sign up.
Absolutely. So, but it's a great program, great way to give back. You know, we all love our parks, and this is a way to, you know, be the steward of that park, as I mentioned earlier too, but a great way to give back. We've got over 80 parks across the city of Chattanooga, and we've got great staff. I mean, our staff does well, but when you have more people and the power of everyone working together, you can really achieve a lot. So, you know, shout out to our staff and Public Works that tackle some of these problems on a daily basis, but if you could double that and triple that.
Combined acreage right now is over 800 acres, and it's growing. So to oversee 800 acres is a lot of work.
And where are some of the parks? I know you obviously keep track of whether there are 10 parks. Where are they?
Absolutely. I mean, anywhere from parks right behind the station here to obviously, you know, and we break them down. We have signature parks that are downtown, your Coolidge Parks and your Renaissance Parks and the waterfront. And then you have like Heritage Park and Greenway. But there are a lot of smaller parks. We were at Carver, which is in the center of the city just you know, a couple days ago. But a lot of outlying parks here and there as well. And a lot of parks serve various purposes too. Not all of them have playgrounds. Greenway Farm itself is just a big natural setting with trails. Montague Park doesn't have a playground, but it's got beautiful art that's out there and some of the biggest and largest amount of sculptures in the southeast. So various parks for various needs, and we're always looking at ways to enhance those parks and help beautify those parks and more.
How long does a typical event last? And tell me again where people could access the information, sign up.
A typical community event lasts anywhere from 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
We usually start at 9 and we're done by noon, so people can enjoy their afternoon with their families too.
On a Saturday or what day? Typically
usually Saturdays.
Oh, that's
yes.
amazing. So the website is chattanooga.gov/parks/volunteer, and these events are on there so people can pick and choose.
You click on that, and Sophia does a good job of outlining all the events too. And also, I want to make a real quick mention as well. Businesses, churches,
I love that
want to be involved as well, they can sign up and be stewards of their park too.
That's great. Thank you for being here, Brian. It's always nice to see you, Sophia. You're lovely.
Thank you.
And I love the green. Get yourself a green shirt. And sign up your businesses, sign up your kids, whatever. Come on down, chattanooga.gov/parks. Volunteer and learn about how you can become a park steward and keep our city parks clean.
And we'll see you in the parks.
Love it. Thanks for coming.